Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. I want to start by saying, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Kalama Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kwakodash, and also double honor to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders grand Muslim who rule well, and also Shalom. Sincere Akim and they're pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kwakodash. Right now we live in this month of June, man. Is becoming a beautiful month, for the believers out there. This month, man, is looking we might be really going towards the into the peace and safety moment, okay, to where Easter is going to cause chaos worldwide and trying to bring peace, all right, worldwide, which we know that when that happens, pursuant to the book of First Timothy chapter, which I'm gonna read that too. It's like, yeah, bear with me. Here we go. Fucking blue letter Bible. Be acting crazy sometime, man. Shit. Here we go. First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You see, and this is what we're about to come into. All right, this peace and safety moment, after Easter had, done caused chaos worldwide, trouble here and there, people going crazy, people losing it. All right, people can't even leave their house, okay, because, what's going on outside, then Easter's going to come in and be our savior. So this is what we're coming into. But when you come back here, it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, when that moment happens, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Eventually, that's what's going to take place. All right, and this trouble right here, or this destruction that comes after Easter, give you that, safety moments, this trouble is not going to be stopped. That's the end of all. So we know right now, this is not uproars of people in America or UK, these other countries. Oh, this is it. No. It ain't it. It ain't it. So we measuring time diligently, man. Like I started the lesson with when you go here, Second Ezra 9, it says, answer me then and said, measure thou the time diligently. All right. That word diligently, let's look it up, man. Show you. Meaning, it says, boom, it says, I'm gonna read this right here. It says, diligently in a way that shows care and conscientiousness in one's work or duties. He spends his nights diligently working on his dissertation, dissertation, if that's how you say it. It's like, yeah, forgive me for that. All right, you come down here, it says doing something diligently means doing it thoroughly and well, right? So when when it says here, right, measure that the time diligently in itself. We measuring the times according to what's written and how prophecies are going to be, how the prophecies of Yahweh Hashem Shah are going to come in accordingly. All right. So when we see these uproars happening, when you go to the book of Matthew, it's like I got to go back over there and sound like a fucking broken record, but these things has to be broken out proper because, you have Jake be like, oh yeah, this is it, man, and go crazy and become this fucking, like think this is it right here. Nah, let's go Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7. I'm gonna start from verse 20. I'm gonna start from verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars, rumors of wars. We've been hearing that for the last couple 4 or 5 years, right? See that you be no trouble. We're not troubled. Because why? For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we understood that those things are going to come and happen, but the end is not yet, because the end cannot come until the MOTB is here, established here, then Jacob trouble. You understand that? For nation shall rise against nation, we see that, and kingdom against kingdom, that, and there shall be famines, shortage of food. We see this is happening over there in the land of Ham, okay? Over there in Palestine as well, but it hasn't really, the famine, another thing, the famine of food has not really hitting these major countries like America, UK, France, Belgium, Australia, German. It hasn't really hit there yet, and that moment has to happen too. Okay. Famines, that's talking about shortage of food, man. They ain't no, like, yeah, people going through it, people, killing one another, because again, we sound like broken record, and forgive me, I have to get this preacher right here in the book of Second Ezra, and I just read, real quick, Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse in verse 19, and man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Lack of bread going to lack of food. This has not happened worldwide or to these major Western countries, man. This, it hasn't taken place there yet. You see? So we measuring time diligently, man. We really here, like, going by what the precepts say, or the scriptures of Yahweh, the scriptures of Yahweh Hashem Shah says, if America has not been hit by famine of food, or UK, France, Belgium, German, Norway, Denmark, Switzerland, all those countries, are still doing all right, China, Russia, and then you got Africa, certain countries in third world country being hit that. Well, famine has been fucking hitting those third world countries since 80s, 90s, man. I lived in a fucking third world country, and there was no fucking enough food for us. I grew up in a time where we had a lack of food. Second, no lack of food, but lack of vitamins, minerals, because there was a shortage of food, and all the food we ate came from the fucking Western countries, man. Because them Hamites over there in the land of Africa, they weren't really letting their refugees, or if you flee from a country in that country, they weren't letting you go out like that. You were fenced in. I lived in the FEMA camp. Okay, I can say that. I lived in the FEMA camps. No one, no two, about 4 of them. All right, to where we were not allowed to leave that area. If you get caught by the native people of that country, the citizen people of that country, and they can tell, like, oh, this motherfucker ain't no fucking Tanzanian. And guess what? They could beat you up, shit, kill you too. Do all that. Say certain things. You will hear this and that, robbing them. Yeah, man, they could do that and get away with it because you were a refugee. I remember one time I was being sent to go into the villages of Tanzanian people to go get some food. Get some green bananas, regular bananas, green bananas. Same food. That my parents ate back. In the country where I came from. And they were, she knew you be eating one thing, but a country got it. You go in there and get it, corn order. And then one time, man, I was fucking scared. I was fucking scared, man. I jumped the fence. There was a fence, but Jack, make a whole hole to the fence. You sneak out. I sneaked out, man. I'm walking through them fucking jungle. The grass was hotter than me, man. Okay? The grass was hotter than me. I couldn't see what the fuck was around, you know what I'm saying? And I went over there to these Tanzanian people to get some shit, man. And, and then I understood the native language. I could speak it too. But walking through them jungles, man, that was the worst thing I experienced, man. I'm talking about walking, my hair on my body was up. You see? Americans have no experience that. English people have no experience that. Australians have no experience that. The French, the Belgian, the German, they have no experience that moment. Okay? So second Ezra chapter 6 and verse let me go. Verse 22. And suddenly shall sown places appear, and sown the food storehouses shall be suddenly be found empty. This has not happened yet. Your warehouses where food comes from, empty. People go break into the warehouses. Because it's gonna go from the stores into the warehouses. And they're gonna be found empty. Companies gonna stop shit coming in because people are stealing from that, man. You're coming in killing people for food. This has not taken places yet. 23. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. And the earth shall stand in the fear with those that do with the ring. The springs of the fountain shall stand still. In 3 hours they shall not run. This has not happened yet. Okay? Where you get water's going to be cut off. Rivers, whatever you get waters, country in. Water's not going to be flowing no more, man. Okay? And then on top of that, you go spiritual. Knowledge won't be, the knowledge that you're looking forward to is not going to be coming out. It's going to be cut off. Amos 8, verse 11. That's going to happen. The springs of the fountain shall stand still. In 3 hours, they shall not run. Water's going to be cut. Everything's going to be cut off, man. All right? Drought. All that shit's going to be happening. Okay? That has not happened yet. All right? So let's go from there. So this, First 5 and 3, yeah, man, this is right here. And when this has not happened yet, okay, and when that happens, what follows is not gonna be unstoppable. It's just gonna be heat, left, right. All right, let me see, 2nd Ezra 15, and I'm gonna read this one more time. It says, verse 19 says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So this is what we're coming into, man. All right. So let's go from here. And I'm like you. Might have a precept that came, how the scripture says precept upon precept. There was another precept that came to my head, but I didn't get it. In our case, I'll just get one here and play that video. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. Remember now that created in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. Right. So this is the time you supposed to remember how about Hashem shall repent and get right before the evil days get here. Nor that ye draw nigh when thou shall say, I have no pleasure in them. You see? In the MP, remember thoughtfully also your creator in the days of your youth, for you are not your own, but his. Right before the evil days come, and the years draw near, when you say, "Oh, physical pleasures I have no enjoyment and delight in them. That's gonna come, brothers and sisters. You know, to where none of these things are gonna matter about the truth, the name of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua, many of the men of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua, pursuant to the book of Isaiah 32. All right, 32. It was Isaiah 32 and 2, right? And then Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 12. Okay. Then Isaiah 4 and 1. Let me see. Isaiah 13 and verse 12, you know. Then those days, man. You know, because right now we tell you, like, these niggas you fucking with, they don't matter. You're like, nah, these niggas jealous. Okay, we're going to let you be that. Because that man is going to be looking for safety as well. Why you crying for you in his face? He's looking for safety. So how's that going to work out? Yeah, right. So while the sun, or the light, or the moon, or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds the clouds return after, right? Before the sun, the light, and the moon and stars are darkened, which is the signs we're seeing right now coming. But eventually, it's going to be crazy out here, man. These, you know, the sun and the light, the moon and stars, if you're not getting that light from them, you know what type of situation you're in? You fucking depressed. It's like you fucking depressed. You going through it. Literally, that's when niggas gonna kill one another. You know? Yeah, man. The stars, the moon, the sun, the clouds, they all give, you know, energy or spirit, you know, some type of energy or spirit unto us, man. You know, one time, you know, like it happened to all of us, man. You wake up in the morning, man, it's a fucking cloudy, ain't no fucking sun shining. You know, it's just like this ugly day. Your mood is fucked up, man. You know, that happens a lot. You know, you wake up one day, man, you're like, what the fuck, today's an ugly day. Guess what? That's gonna happen. On top of that, the plague's gonna be here. So what the fuck you think you're gonna do? Second Ezra chapter 15, chapter 16, chapter 6, Matthew 24. You know, what is it when it says the love of man shall wax cold, man? You know? So it says here, right? Verse 2 in the AMP, but before the sun and the light and the moon and the stars are darkening, and the AMP gonna be hitting. But in pale vision and the clouds of depression, you see, return after the rain of tears. In the day when the keepers of the house should tremble, economy, people that work in those economies and shit, and the strong men should bow themselves, and the ground is seized because there are few workers. No more work, none of that. You know, work is going, right now, AI is taking over, man. Then when all trouble happens, guess what? And you ain't got no income now. Your landlord is fucking trying to charge you, pay this, and getting kicked out. It's going to be fucking crazy out here. And the ground sees, you know, which is work, okay? Because there are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and nothing is going to be out there for you, all right? And the doors shall be shut in the streets. When the sound of grinding is low, music is going to be shit. Terrible. You want to hear this song that just comfort you? You're going to be, what the fuck this nigga talking about? What the fuck you singing about? Yeah. He shit. Man, you know, you ever been stressful? You listen to the music that just comfort you, like, fuck this nigga talking about, man. Then you like, hey, I listened to this song when I was here. When I was living like this, I was doing great. I never listened to this song when I was going through stress. Hey, man, I'm telling you. You know, I'm speaking from experience. And the ground is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the odors of music shall be brought low. You know? That's what's coming to America, man. In America, Europe, Australia, this is shit we better go through right now. Okay? So I think I covered that. So let me play this video right now, man. Show you what the fuck is going on. It says, UK right live. It says 17 cops injured, home tortured in Northern Ireland over alleged. alleged sexual assault. And also, again, I was gonna read the preacher I just read in a few videos I just made before. Second Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. See, shit like that, man. Oh shit, here we go.
Pushing the word in truth, and man, globally,
Another
things
brother doing
heating
a
up.
video,
Yeah,
man. It said second night of
but the LA
rioting
thing, I want to do,
and
some
barely
coverage
man
on that.
leaves 17 police injured,
A
which
couple
is the
articles and
same
stuff,
video
some
I'm
other
playing right
shows
now.
lined up, but
This right here. Let me do this. UK. Hey, so with that, man, hey, this is a great time, man. We're living in a great time. My how about Shem Yashar really make this year, be the year that we see the process that we've been speaking on happening, taking places, MOTB, all this, digital, all this, council is trying to bring forth. My how about Shem Yashar, bring all that forth and come out, and so we can see that we closer to our salvation, man. You know, that's my wish. That's what I pray for. But hey, the council of Yahweh Shensha is gonna stand. Okay. This year here we see they haven't felt like cleared off, and then we back to normal again. Back to normal. All right. Yeah, it could happen, but we praying that no, we want that, we want all that, we want all these things to happen, man. So with that, I said,